Guys, welcome to my channel. If you're new, my name is Din and I'm going to show you how to prepare your ingredients, mix the spices and then cook the dish. Very simple method I'm going to use, so please follow the instructions carefully. So let's cook. Hi everyone, my name's Chef Din and today I'm going to cook a nice vegetable curry for the vegetarians and the vegans out there. Indian cooking is quite versatile because you can cook just vegetables or you can cook meat in the same type of curries. So here goes. Right, here goes. Get yourself a good saucepan. Make sure the saucepan's got a good tight fitting lid. It's very important because vegetables need to steam. First put in some oil. And this is a garlic and ginger paste which I froze before. It's a bit too hard to break, so I'm going to just heat it up a little bit and then take half out for another time. So get your oil and your ginger paste. Put in this a teaspoon of mustard seed and also some onion seed as well, if I can find some. Right, take it off. If you find that you need to get something, just take it off the heat so it stops anything burning. So I'm going to cut half away because all I need is 1 teaspoon of garlic and ginger paste. This quantity probably feed maybe 3-4 people. It may not look a lot, but it is quite a bit once it's all curried. I've put some onion seed in there and also some fennel seed. Fennel seed's got a nice aroma. I like using fennel seed, especially in bhajis as well. They're very good. Anyway, give that a good stir and let them all infuse in the oil, which is important. We want a lot of flavour in that oil before we put our onions. So now we're going to put our onions. Put bay leaves in first, 3 bay leaves. You don't need many spices for vegetable curry. There goes our onions. You'll find all the ingredients in the description, so have a look at that first and get everything ready before you start to cook. It makes life much easier. Put your salt in, about 1.5 teaspoons of salt. Salt is very important. You know, people think put less salt. I remember when my wife went on a diet, but it didn't last very long because they said that you mustn't have any salt in your food, and unfortunately if you don't put salt, the food is really bland, so that only lasted a few days. Anyway, put the tomatoes in, and what we want to do is stew it down so it breaks down, just like this, as you can see. Because this has to cook like this, we're going to put a little bit of water in this as well and let it cook for at least 40 minutes. We want to break down the onions to give us a nice sauce as well. So this is what we must do first. So we're going to put in probably about 1/2 cup of water in this. Make sure the water you put is boiling water so it doesn't stop the process of cooking, because that's what we don't want. So you put hot boiling water, best to heat it up in a kettle, best way. I've put just over 1/2 cup of water in here. So what we're going to do is basically give it a good stir and let it simmer for a good 40 minutes. So basically what we're doing is melting the onions down. But check after 30 minutes. Yeah, let it get hot first, then turn it down. So it's really bubbling away, then turn it down and hopefully leave that for a good 30 to 40 minutes to reduce down and also really get soft. This is quite a simple dish to do, and vegetarians, you can put any type of vegetables in here. Whatever vegetables you like, just chop it up. Make sure you've got about 650 grams of vegetable for this quantity, and just what you have to do is just kind of with the back of the spoon just push it down, and you find it kind of just breaking down. but what I'm going to do is use a potato masher. If you've got a potato masher, that's the best way. Just basically mash the onions to make it very, what's the word? Kind of like a smooth paste. Yes, like a smooth paste. So just mash it down, turn the flame down a little, and just mash it. We have to do this before we start putting our spices. Okay, just as you see, just go all the way around, just breaking it down. You can take the bits of tomato skin out if you wish. If you don't like the skin, just pick it out, that's fine. Anyway, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, I would suggest you do, because I release new content every week and I got new recipes. So if you subscribe and hit that notification button, you'll get notified every time I release new recipes and videos. Now we're going to put the spices. As you can see, I'm using half a teaspoon of hot chili and half a teaspoon of Kashmiri chilli, and also turmeric and cumin and some methi leaves. So these are the only spices we're going to put in this curry. It's going to give it lots of flavour, especially with vegetables. And people who say they don't like vegetables, if you curry vegetables, it's a totally different experience. So I would suggest someone who says, oh, I don't like vegetables, try this recipe, you'll love it. Anyway, let that kind of cook down really well. That's a paprika as well I've put in, probably about a teaspoon of paprika goes in. Give that a good stir, and what we're doing now is frying the spices in the oil, giving that a good, what's the word, richness of the flavour to come out. See, the oil is separating now. That shows us that we're nearly there to add our vegetables. There you go, 650 grams. This is really good for vegetarians with some white rice, or you could have it with a paratha or some chapatis, very nice. I've used potatoes, carrots, cauliflower, and a gourd. That's a bit like a marrow type of vegetable. You can find them in Indian shops. You can find them in supermarkets nowadays as well, but it's very nice. And some peas, which I like. You can put some runner beans in there. You can put broccoli. That's the methi leaves going in. So everything goes in now. We're nearly there to just add the water, bring it to the boil, and then simmer it, which will take a good 30 minutes to cook the vegetables. So basically, once we add the water, we're going to bring it to the boil and then turn it right down and simmer it for about half an hour to 25 minutes. So check it after 25 minutes. If the vegetables are softened, then turn it off. If not, just another 5 minutes will be fine. I've also put some Brussels sprouts, if you can see, which I had from Christmas time. I froze them and I haven't used them since Christmas, so they've been in the freezer for 6 months, and I put a few in there because I do like Brussels sprouts, but I forgot they was in the freezer, would you believe. But anyway, everything goes in now. Give it a good stir, and then basically we add our water, bring it to the boil, job's done. I hope you enjoy my vegetable curry, and I hope you comment and let me know what you made of it, because this is a really nice vegetable dish, and all them vegetarians out there, you'll love this. Try it. Even the vegans, this is good, because there's no additives what you're restricted to eat. So good luck. Let me know in the comments what you think. And also, Jules, I hope you enjoy this vegetable curry, because my daughter's been saying that I should do more vegetarian dishes. So here's another one. So I hope you enjoy it, and I must bid you goodbye now, and hope to see you soon on my other videos.